Hi, my name is Alana. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, we review books. If you see that I am awkwardly hunched over this microphone, it is because my neighbor is outside getting some work done on his house. And so we have some background noise, but it is what it is. I am revisiting a series that I started on my YouTube channel back in like 2022 when I first started my channel called Under the Radar. I haven't done one of these Instagram posts in a long time, but I still have some videos to catch up on for Under the Radar. I haven't done one in a long time. And since my reading has slowed down, I'm able to kind of backtrack and highlight books that I think deserve videos. So I have 3 books to quickly discuss that all of them are fantastic. They don't get a lot of hype and I don't know why. And so I want to highlight those books that deserve to be highlighted in the midst of all of the marketing and mass consumerism that we get with new releases. And I get it. It's fun. New releases are fun. They're exciting. But, sometimes it can be a bit annoying. I'm just being frank here. To get on Instagram, to get on YouTube, and you just see the same books pushed over and over and over again just because they're trending. And I'm going to call a spade a spade. Sometimes you will have book creators who will only highlight certain books because they're algorithm friendly. And so today I am highlighting the not algorithm friendly books because they're good. No other reason why. And they deserve to be pushed up a little bit more in the algorithm. First thing, Someone at a Distance by Dorothy Whipple. Dorothy Whipple is one of my favorite novelists. Was an English novelist. And I have, she wrote one of my favorite books of all time, one of my favorite classics, The Priory, which I have a review on this channel. And Someone at a Distance is so good. I should reread it. I don't think that'll happen this year, but this is such a good book. Here is the quote that I selected to highlight this synopsis or to, kind of flavor this book, if you will. Things go wrong, even in exceptionally happy families. And that quote is actually quite reminiscent of the beginning of Anna Karenina, which is right here. I wonder if Dorothy Whipple did it on purpose. Anna K is due for a reread. All happy families resemble one another. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. I'd never made that connection before between Someone at a Distance and Anna K. It just hit me. Great books are always in conversation with each other. Someone at a Distance by Dorothy Whipple. We have a novel here about what appears to be a happy family. And actually they are a happy family until an interloper enters the picture. Avery and Ellen have had an ideal, comfortable marriage. They have wealth, they have status, they have well-behaved children. Then we have Louise, who is a young 20-something French woman who is hired as a companion for Avery's self-centered mother. His mother is a trip with no luggage. Louise is bitter and arrogant and selfish. She's very narcissistic. And we live in a culture today where the word narcissist or narcissism is actually overused, just like the word trauma is overused. But this woman is a narcissist. She is. And she has recently experienced what is to her a devastating heartbreak, and it makes her destructive. And she is wreaking havoc on anyone in her path because she is so heartbroken. She actually may be one of the most testable characters I've ever read. And Dorothy Whipple writes her so well that as bad as Louise is, it's like a train wreck. You can't look away. She's so detestable, but at the same time, you love to hate her. She is so bad. She's so bad. You think Jane Austen can write good characters that you love to hate? Louise, I wanted to fight her. She deserves to be pushed and shoved into a locker. Okay, I wanted to take my hoop earrings out and throw hands at this young woman because she was so bad. Louise, again, is upset that the man that she really loves has ended that relationship has ended. So she detests other people's relationships and she detests other people's happiness. And so she inserts herself into Avery and Ellen's lives and latches on to Avery, shattering their own domestic bliss. However, Dorothy Whipple, in her true Dorothy Whipple fashion, excels in getting to the root of all of this emotion without the fluff. And the way that the story resolves is emotional, which I think is a key, and it's really heartfelt, and it's quite optimistic, regardless of the destruction that has happened. Dorothy Whipple, again, has this ability to bring her characters to the brink, where they have to rely on the spiritual rather than the natural to get them out of these situations. And it's not preachy. It's not over the top. It's just real. And Someone at a Distance, I think, is a novel that more people should read because of the emotional depth without the fluff. Let's go to the next one. I have the proof version. It was sent to me back in 2021. Silence of Sherazad. I think I'm pronouncing that right. By Miss Suman, Daphne Suman. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's Turkish, actually. She didn't like it when the places she knew changed owners and names. It caused her inexplicable anxiety. She wanted the world to stay the same while she herself changed. So this is a novel about 4 families. An Armenian family, a Turkish family, a Levantine family, and a Greek family in the Ottoman Empire in the ancient city of Smyrna. And this narrative shifts between these families, and it alludes to the past and present right after World War I. So this book is really taking place in 1922. These families are all intertwined, and it's told in a way that all their narratives are being pieced together slowly. And we have a character here who is completely silent. She is mute. She does not speak, just like Sherazad in Arabian Nights. I don't know why, This novel I read in 2021, and which is the first time it was published in English from the Turkish. And it's lingered with me. I actually still think about this novel because it's unique, it's engaging, it's heartbreaking, it's evocative. It's hard to kind of go into the plot too much because it's not a slice of life novel. It's a familial narrative. So there's a lot to spoil here. I'm being very vague here. It's rich with so many details and clues about why this female character, does not speak. And I think that for those who like translated lit, non-Western narratives, maybe they break away from the non-Western narrative from time to time. I was pronouncing it wrong. Sherazad. This novel is is one for the senses. Lots of foods and smells being described. And so I think this is just a good one for people who like familial stories, maybe more female focused, and that are non-Western. Let me stop rambling because I feel like I just said a whole lot of nothing. Let's talk about Grove by Esther Kinsky. This is another one. I don't understand why more people aren't talking about it. It's fantastic. In the absence of the sky, the bereaved remained in the unpredictable space of a dream. So in Grove by Esther Kinsky, this is translated from the German. We have an unnamed narrator who goes to Italy after the death of a loved one. And over time, throughout the narrative, you find out who this loved one is. And through her observations of nature and the goings on around her, she processes her grief and reflects on the memories that the surrounding landscape evoke. Because this person that she's grieving, she's been to this part of Italy with this person. And Grove is gorgeously written, and it really highlights how grief feels. Kinsky has such a gift for describing scenery and the surroundings, because they're also kind of like town life, Italian town life that she is describing here as well, and how we tend to view the world around us based on what we're going through. So we tend to kind of hone in or block things based on how we're currently feeling or what we're currently experiencing.